energy, someone described it as some basic distinctions between masculine and feminine energy is all about normally physical characteristics. Masculine energy is often associated with strength and groundedness, social influence. It's often ascertained explored in new territories, taking over, dominance. It's also focused on achieving, okay, a certain singular pointed objective. Okay, so men of masculine energy often is focused on a singular focused task, trying to achieve it at all costs. Okay, so that's what normally masculine energy derives into. Yeah, it wants to push, to conquer, and dominate. Now, why am I talking about masculine energy? I'm talking about masculine energy not because I feed into the spirituality of it, but because I understand that there is, whether you consider it to be a social construct or not, there is some type of masculine energy that we exude. Now, women do like masculine energy. How much so is dependent on the individual and how much so they yield to that masculine energy. Everybody has different percentages. Yeah, some women like men a bit more, like men 50% masculine, 60% masculine, 70%. Some women just want total masculinity, no femininity in there at all, right? They just want that goon. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on where you stand as a woman and where you're at the moment. But as a man, you want some type of masculine energy. Why? Because it helps. Why? Because as a man, you are called, all right, to, and when I say lead, I'm going to say this in a way that I don't want it to be about authority, about you domineering. No, we're not asking for that. We're talking about when you are in a place of leadership, it does not mean that you domineer. Yeah, when you're in a place of leadership, it does not mean you domineer. What it means is that you lead by example and you serve. And you use the tools that are at your disposal to be able to not only aid yourself but those around you. Okay, so as a male, you are meant to use your masculine energy to create safe zone. What I mean by that is creating safe spaces for feminine energy to be able to reside in. Why? Because you need it. When God made man, he made man, but he didn't make him alone. When he made Adam, he said, it's not good for Adam to be alone. I'm going to make him a helper. That was woman, right? And when man saw woman, he said, bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. This one I will call woman. All right. So let's just say that God made man, masculine energy, and he said, it can't be alone. I need to have feminine energy alongside it. Exactly. He said, male and female, I have made them. So you must understand that the masculine energy, if we subscribe that masculine energy is meant to be strength, power, strength, might, it's meant to protect, serve, then it's got a job to do. Because just like your rib cage is supposed to protect the delicate organs, so should a masculine energy protect the feminine energy. You understand? So your masculine energy, not that you're meant to get into fights or as such, but your masculine energy should be such that it allows for feminine energy to coexist. If your masculine energy doesn't allow for feminine energy to coexist, it's now toxic. Let me say that again for you. If your masculine energy doesn't allow for feminine energy to exist, then it's toxic. It's not the right type of masculinity. Because masculinity is not meant to cancel out feminine energy. It can't, right? Because the two need to be together the two need to be together in order to work together to build what you need to build, right? So now I'm going to go into my actual topic. I just wanted to break that down for you guys. I know it's a bit like theoretical in a sense, and the reason why I want to break it down is because I want to get people to understand something. As a male, your job, let me make it plain. If your leadership as a male creates spaces where women cannot feel safe, it's not masculinity, it's toxic masculinity. It's that simple. If your masculinity is dependent upon not allowing females to exist in that space, it's not true masculinity. Therefore, kill it. It's wrong idea. God never intended it to be that way. That's why he made woman as a helper. You're not supposed to have masculinity that kills feminine energy, or I should say the female. Right? Your masculinity should be used, okay, to enable women to be able to feel safe in, right? That's a key thing, because we're talking about relationships, stuff that you have to do before you get into relationships. One of the key things that males need to understand is that you are supposed to make the woman feel safe emotionally, physically, if you want to call it financially too, you know what I'm saying? But you're meant to make your woman feel safe. If your masculine energy doesn't allow her to feel safe, we got a problem. Or so say you got a problem. You understand? Yeah, so it's important to understand.